Late at night, a woman secretly brought her boyfriend to the school, wanting to play an exciting game. She had her boyfriend sit in the stands, then ran to the trampoline and started her performance. However, while the boyfriend was watching his girlfriend perform, a mysterious figure suddenly appeared and twisted his neck 180 degrees. At that moment, his girlfriend was still on the trampoline, completely unaware. But in the next second, a sharp knife suddenly shot up through the trampoline and stabbed her. Because of the inertia, the woman couldn't stop and was ultimately killed on the trampoline. After this incident, the gym was sealed off, but a young couple, seeing how secluded and empty it was, wanted to go in for a date. But the moment they entered the hallway, a figure suddenly appeared. At that moment, Jenny, who was at the entrance, heard a noise and walked over. But in the empty corridor, there was only a blue garbage cart in the distance. So Jenny sent them a text message and heard a phone notification sound coming from inside the garbage cart. But just as Jenny walked over and picked up the students' phones from the cart, in the instant the screen went dark, she saw a masked man swinging an axe at her. Fortunately, Jenny dodged in time. After knocking over the cart, she desperately ran out of the hallway and hid in the school's makeup room. But the masked man quickly followed. The room was filled with mannequin heads. There was nowhere to hide. The masked man immediately started hacking wildly. Seeing him getting closer and closer, Jenny, hiding among the mannequin heads, was too scared to move. Watching the masked man slowly approach, Jenny wanted to grab nearby scissors for self-defense, but she accidentally knocked over a batch of hairspray cans, alerting the killer. Jenny quickly grabbed the hairspray and sprayed it in the masked man's face, creating an opportunity to escape. Lucky Jenny ran frantically out of the school and immediately told the police about the killer. But because the killer wore a mask, Jenny had no way to identify who it was. Little did she know, this killer was connected to the shopping event her father had held a year ago. On Thanksgiving night a year ago, Jenny's father had launched a crazy $0 shopping event. However, before the doors were even scheduled to open, people had already knocked over the barriers and crowded at the entrance. The massive crowd instantly smashed the mall's glass. The security guards knocked down by the door were trampled by the swarming crowd. And these greedy people, fighting over merchandise, started tearing at each other and brawling. To control the crowd, police had no choice but to fire shots to suppress them. But this stampede incident had already resulted in multiple deaths. Ever since that incident, a serial killer had appeared in the town.